give the call to the member for Fowler.
Speaker, earlier this month I was invited to attend Headspace Liverpool in my electorate of Fowler to celebrate the National Day of Support for Mental Health and Wellbeing of Young Australians. It was great to speak to many young people in the room who shared their real experience of the impact of the unprecedented COVID lockdown measures on their mental health. Over the past 12 months, the Centre has provided support to almost 5,000 young people, compared to 2,644 in other Headspace centres across the country. And in terms of the psychological distress that was measured, our young people is 2 points higher than the nation. But with the support of the Centre, many of the young people in that room, predominantly from culturally and linguistically diverse backgrounds, were able to manage their lives in a meaningful way. The COVID pandemic is considered one of the most isolating periods in modern history. Regardless of your stance on vaccines or the physical impacts of coronavirus, we all have experienced the effects of the pandemic on our mental health in some way. As someone who lived through the lockdown, it's hard to describe the level of stress and anxiety that I experienced which my community also went through. In my Fowler electorate, there's only one Headspace centre, which is based in Liverpool, but the centre acknowledges that this is a challenge, serving our large, diverse electorate from Liverpool right across to Fairfield City. There are about 150 Headspace centres around Australia, and between 2022-2021 alone, Headspace has supported more than 700,000 young Australians and providing 4.4 million services since its establishment in 2006. In the recent budget announcement, the government has allocated $7.6 million for New South Wales under the National Mental Health and Suicide Prevention Plan, while providing Victoria with $36.9 million and other states and territories with the single-digit figures. This allocation is not fair. For a government that claims they will make this a fair parliament and to govern fairly for all Australians, providing a bulk of mental health funding for just one state is anything but fair. Mental health is a real and huge challenge for all Australians. I call on the government to have a fair approach when it comes to issues like mental health and funding allocations. According to Liverpool Headspace, to assist young people manage their mental health, programs such as the Individual Placement and Support Programs, or IPS, should be made available, as it's paramount to good mental health outcomes. They are desperate to have the program at the centre to assist the young people. I call on the government to provide this resource to Liverpool Headspace. I would like to acknowledge the many other organisations in my electorate of Fowler that play a vital role in supporting the vulnerable in our multicultural community, especially our youth. Thank you, Deputy Speaker.
And I think